And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you ever wondered, what if I were an animal? Well, silly, right? But then you might also be thinking, well, if I was an animal, what kind of an animal would I be? Well, and then of course after that you start to think, well, what would everyone else be animals as well? I mean, it's crazy, right? But you must admit that it's a great question to ponder briefly with no intention, or to explore extensively. You might be asking yourself, well, why is he asking such an absurd question? Well, the funny thing is that sometimes my mind wanders to these strange destinations. I mean, it usually happens when I'm trying to fall asleep or when I'm taking my walk along the beach, you know? But the great part about this question is that it's not a yes or no answer. And the other part of it is, well, it could never happen, so why bother altogether, right? Yeah, well, that's a good point, a fair point, I guess. Now, having said all this, there's only one thing left to explore, and that's my thought on the whole subject. First and foremost, birds. Yes, sir. I want to be a bird that can soar, fly high, and take in the vistas and the wonderful, scenery that exists out there. And of course, my favorite locations would be, well, along the coast or the hills or mountains. They're just so gorgeous, beautiful, scenic anyway. Oh, and by the way, occasionally I wouldn't mind flying with a bunch of other birds, playfully, intertwining one another, but mostly I want to fly solo. Yeah. But then again, at this point, you're probably saying to yourself, it's just the ramblings of an old man. Or maybe you're starting to think about it more seriously. But if you do decide to do this, make sure it's your own choice. It's another day in paradise, so stay safe and be well and have fun. Purple cow. Moo.